Hey cycling community, this is Steve Grusis, the Cycling Greek. What you're looking at now is the first key climb of the first lap of the Santa Barbara Road Race. Those of you that are subscribers may be asking, where have you been, Cycling Greek? You may remember from my videos that I've been doing a lot of training in the off season to get ready for what's happening now. Since the beginning of January, it's been raining over here. Not only that, the road race I'm putting on is getting closer. In fact, it's happening next week. So a lot of my time and energy is going toward that. With a little bit of time I am able to train, and with the work I'm putting into this road race, I don't have a lot of time and energy for anything else. This race was the first race of the season for me, and is also a real big test because of all the things that have been going on. So I'm pleased to be with the front group on this climb, at least at this point. Fast forward about a minute on this almost 1 mile climb, I'm starting to let riders go past me. Basically, I'm doing what I want to do here. I started toward the front, stayed with the front as long as I could, and now that people are starting to slip by me, I'm still in the pack so I can finish with them over the top. At least that's the plan. So now they're starting to pull away from me, and now you're going to see a big gap start to develop. One rider comes by, but I can't accelerate to get on his wheel. And now the gap starts to grow. Now I know there's some strong people behind me because my teammate, who's a lot stronger than I am, is still behind me, has not come through yet. So I'm hoping that when they do come through, that I'm able to hang on to their wheel. Okay, there's a couple, there's some more. I still haven't accelerated yet. My teammate still hasn't come by. I'm trying to accelerate and they're a little closer, so now I'm grabbing a little extra wheel there. My team is behind me, but we're almost at the top. We still have a little bit of climb to go, but the grade is not as great. So now I'm on the wheel and I survived. Now what you're looking at is that we are approaching the climb again, but this time on lap 2. Leading up to it, I parked myself toward the front, and as we get toward it, I shoot out to the front in hopes that people will let me set the pace and then I can climb at my own pace. I settled into that pace after my initial acceleration at the front, but the pack was not having anything of it. With this being the second of 3 laps, those that were on my wheel decided to attack. And then the others started chasing. I just didn't have the leg strength to keep up with them. I then tried to find a pace that would work for me, that I could keep steady until I can catch these guys. But they were going fast, and I wasn't. One of the reasons I came to this road race was that I like this road race, and since this is in the Southern District, I was passing out a lot of flyers for my road race before and after my event. With one of my teammates, we had made this a race weekend. The Santa Barbara Road Race that you're seeing on the screen right now actually took place in Santa Maria. The next day, we did Criterium in Goleta, which is just north of Santa Barbara. The first crit was tough for me. The second crit, I was a little more warmed up and it had a lot more people in it, so I could hide a lot more, so that went better for me. Not only did I have the recent time constraints in my training to deal with, the racers down south did not have the amount of rain that we did in the Central Valley. Not only did they have more training time, but I believe these guys also have practice crits every week, which is a fantastic opportunity to work on your speed. That all being said, this weekend was a great opportunity for me for training. This was my first time I got to do actual group speed work this season. I got to pass out a lot of race flyers, and now that it's a week later, I see I have a number of people that are coming from down south to do my race. Actually, the little training and prepping for the road race are not the only things that I did that was bike related since January. I got to mentor 2 of the 3 weekends at the Clovis Skills Clinic that's put on by one of the local race directors, who is the team director of the Academy Juniors team. He has been putting on the Skills Clinic locally for about 5 or 6 years. If you ever have an opportunity to do a Skills Clinic, I highly recommend it. I hope you like this video. My race that I'm putting on is about 5 days away. If I put out a video before then, I'll be surprised. Remember, as always, comment, like, subscribe. The Cycling Greek.